Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This is Joshua Williams, and this video, as you can see, is Trump and the United States itself talking about crypto. So here we go. I'm about to let the video play and y'all hear exactly what's going on. I've been telling y'all this for years. Here go the president telling y'all now. So hopefully everybody's paying attention here so everybody can get rich, be millionaires, Pay attention.
The Department of Commerce is going to start issuing its statistics on the blockchain because you are the crypto president.
Breaking news, Chainlink and Pyth selected to deliver U.S. economic data on the blockchain.
And we are going to put out GDP on the blockchain so people can use the blockchain for data distribution, and then we're going to make that available to the entire government so all of you can do it.
This was the direct post from the U.S. Commerce Department, as well as a direct quote from Secretary Howard Lutnick. He says, "It's only fitting that the Commerce Department and President Donald Trump, the crypto president, publicly release economic statistical data on the blockchain. We are making America's economic truth immutable and globally accessible like never before, cementing our role as the blockchain capital of the world. And everybody has to admit that 3.3% GDP growth is impressive." And we see right on the official government website, they mention Chainlink, they mention Pyth, and this is history. This is the first time a federal agency has published economic statistical data like this on the blockchain. And the latest way the department is utilizing innovative technology to protect federal data and promote public use. And the United States government, specifically the U.S. Department of Commerce, yes, they chose Chainlink, yes, they chose Pyth, but those aren't layer 1 blockchains. Chainlink works with many layer 1 or layer 2 blockchains to bring external data onto the blockchain, and these are the chains that the U.S. government found value in. The department published an official hash of its quarterly GDP data release for 2025, and in some cases, the top line GDP number to the following 9 blockchains: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Tron, Stellar, Avalanche, Arbitrum One, Polygon, and Optimism. This is Signal. And how this affects you if you hold one of those 9 layer 1 cryptos, or if you hold Chainlink, if you hold Pyth. The initiative, a first for the US government, opens up new possibilities for developers building in DeFi and beyond. For example, lending protocols like Aave, like Compound, etc., could adjust their interest rates based on GDP trends, while prediction markets might incorporate the PCE index to crowdsource inflation forecasts. Nothing that those DeFi protocols couldn't do already, it just took multiple steps, right? I mean, we had this data, we had data like this, the GDP, the PCE, we had this data before, but it had to be put on the chain, used in these protocols, multiple intermediaries. This is historic because it's the natural evolution of technology. This data can now be utilized near instantly. This could make crypto lending protocols actually more beneficial for average people to use versus TradFi, because the TradFi ecosystem now is going to seem a whole lot slower when these crypto lending protocols can get this information near instantly, use this information, adjust their rates based on this information in near real time, immutably, and how this, of course, affects Chainlink. And by the way, click subscribe to Altcoin Daily if you appreciate these daily updates. It is completely free. It costs you nothing. Click subscribe to have an edge investing in crypto. Because how this affects Chainlink, we know that founder of Chainlink, Sergey Nazarov, appeared on Altcoin Daily with a big announcement. They announced on the show the Chainlink Strategic Reserve was formed. Here's how the reserve affects Chainlink holders.
Chainlink Strategic Reserve is meant to answer, very specific questions about how off-chain revenue relates to the Chainlink system. So there have been questions in the past about, hey, there's all this adoption of Chainlink in the on-chain world by DeFi and on various blockchains, but there's also all this adoption that you see in the capital markets, by various chains, by various enterprises in various parts of the global financial system in different stages of adoption, from POC to pilot to some folks already being in production.